Hello, my beautiful Coco Yams. It's your girl, Coco, 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 Coco. Welcome to my channel. We are going to get into these topics and chop some yams. On today's episode, we are going to talk about why Black celebrity women should not marry their baby daddy. 2023 is almost over, and it seems like in Hollywood, divorce is reigning in the air. A lot of these celebrities are calling it quits. They're like, I am not entering 2024 dragging this horrible marriage with me. I'm gonna shed you like a snake sheds its skin, and I'm gonna enter the new year a whole new me, myself, and I. I'm free. The first person that we're going to discuss is Cardi B. What is her full name? Because I like Cardi B. If I'm looking over here, that's because I'm looking up her full name, Cardi B. Belle Calise Molinis. Oh, I'm messing that name up. But Cardi B, I love her. She is married to, well, she was married to Offset for a long time. I think since 2017. Don't quote me on that, but somewhere around that time frame. And they have two beautiful kids. Oh my goodness, especially her daughter. Oh, so cute. So Cardi B recently came out and said that she has been a single woman for a while. So whatever romantic relationship Offset is currently engaged with, doesn't really care. It's none of her business. She's been single for a while. And then another video came out. Pretty much she was ripping that man off, saying how he has been doing her dirty for so long after helping him. I'm going to play the video and then we'll come back and discuss.
Yourself, you bitch ass nigga, because of your bitch ass album and shit, and you really been fucking doing me dirty after so many fucking years that I motherfucking helped your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your bitch ass. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take shit seriously. And I'm so tired of it.
So, after watching that video, what I really took away from the video was, here is a woman that, came up on her own from the rough streets of New York. She used to be a stripper. Then, she became famous on Instagram. And then she was able to transition into rap. And if I remember correctly, Offset was also in a group called Migos. And really, when Migos was around, famous out of the three of them was Quavo. Nobody really cared about the other two group members until Cardi B started dating Offset, and all of a sudden Offset became a name. Now we know who this dude is. And then there's been multiple cheating allegations, and within that marriage they had two kids. And now, after breaking up and getting back together and breaking up and getting back together, I guess Cardi B is just tired, and you could really hear the pain in that video. This is a woman, a mom, a wife, or now an ex-wife, I guess, that is just hurt. And on top of that, whenever they go through any kind of relationship troubles, you have social media, the online in-laws, uncles to deal with. Everything is out in the open. Your pain is constantly out in the open. And now it just seems like it's over. Marriage is over as of now. So it's quite sad when you think about it, being a celebrity. The next celebrity that has hit the divorce line is Real Housewives of Atlanta personnel Kenya Moore. So Kenya Moore was married to, let me see, who was she married to? Kenya Moore was married to Mark Daly in 2017, and she filed for a divorce in 2019. And they have, as far as I know, one daughter named Brooklyn. Beautiful, beautiful child, I would say. She's pretty. She filed for divorce in 2019, and it seemed like the divorce has just been finalized this year. Now, let me see. According to Radar, Kenya has sole custody. No, Kenya has primary custody, according to Radar, but they also have joint custody. So they both get 50-50 privilege in making major decisions for their daughter, Brooklyn. But now it's saying that she wants child support. However, Mark Daly wants a percentage of the house that Kenya bought before they were married. Yeah, so he wants a percentage of her house that she bought before they were even married. And, you know, that's another celebrity couple that married their baby daddy and now going through a divorce, and now they are battling it out in the courtroom. I'm going to shift the gear and talk about a much happier topic, and that is Nelly and Ashanti. What's love got to do with it? Oh my goodness. They are, I just love the two of them together. They look so cute. So according to TMZ, it seems like Nelly and Ashanti are having their first baby.
It's almost that time. That's what I'm talking about. But I want everybody, especially the women, I want to hear y'all say, seal the deal.
Seal the deal.
Say, seal the deal.
Seal the deal.
Ooh. We love y'all. Good night.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Somebody
Hold on,
else.
wait. Somebody wait. Somebody wait.
Somebody else.
Somebody wait. Rashida. Hey, Rashida.
Tip the DJ. Tip the DJ, y'all.
So they used to date back in the day, but then they spun the block and got back together again for the second time. So it seems like they've had some time apart and, you know, grown a little bit, and now they are back together. Now I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. As I'm on social media, I'm reading through the comments, and it seems like I'm noticing a running theme. And the theme is everybody wants Nelly to propose to Ashanti, especially now. I guess, should I say allegedly, she's pregnant. They are having a baby together. Everybody wants the two of them to get married, and it makes me wonder, why is it that society always places such a strong emphasis for a woman to be married? Okay, if you don't have the wife title, you know, you're not good enough. Or you're just going to be a baby mother. And just especially society always looks down on that. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not against the institution of marriage. Marriage is a beautiful thing when it is done right in the right situation. Now, when it comes to celebrity, and I'm going to focus on Black women, especially these Black celebrities, and marriage, you cannot just venture into it and think that is gonna work out just like how it works out for your average Joe. Not even saying that it works out for average Joe, because your average Joe is still getting a divorce. But when it comes to marriage and being a celebrity, marriage in itself is very hard. You are living with somebody that you did not grow up in the same household with. Matter of fact, the people that you even grew up in the same household, sometimes you don't even like them. But in a marriage, you are expected to live with this person, to be there for them, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health. And then when you add your stardom to that, and you add social media to it, every single step that you make, everyone is watching. That's a pressure on its own. Your job, being a celebrity, being an artist, musician, whatever it is, anything that puts you in the limelight, that's a lot of pressure. And then when you add marriage into the mix, or even a relationship, that's an additional pressure. And then when you are marrying someone who is also equally famous as you, the both of you, you guys are here one day and then here the other day, and then you dealing with all these different fans and, women, especially with the man. Oh, if you're a male celebrity, they will throw themselves at you, and you really have to be a strong person to resist that. And I'm not saying that that's impossible, but marriage in itself is hard. When you add the stardom to it, it's even harder. And then also, when you add a baby into the mix, motherhood is already hard. It's hard, especially for us, average Joe. You get pregnant. Just because you're a celebrity does not mean that you are immune to the changes that occur with motherhood, aka changes in your hormones, constantly worrying about your baby and all of that. So when you add those threes, being a celebrity, being a wife, being a mother, those are three things that, you're juggling all at once. And some people can say, well, they have enough money and they could have as much help, but it's still not the same. It's still not the same. So when I see people, saying, oh, well, Shanti waited all these years to just become a baby mother. She should get the ring. I mean, to be honest, I would say she should just focus on having the baby. This is an unpopular opinion, but I really don't even think that the two of them should be married at this time. Nelly already has 2 kids. This is Ashanti's first child. Go through the process of motherhood and actually see how your partner, which is Nelly at this point, see how he is as a father. Does he meet your needs? Because the issue that women have with their baby daddies or with their husband after having a baby is that as a spouse without a baby, you are wonderful. You are attentive towards my needs. But now, as a spouse or boyfriend, and then also the father of my child, you are really horrible. You may not be as attentive. You may not be able to meet my needs now that we have this altering life change, which is having a baby. You're not meeting that needs. So who is to say that once the baby come, Ashanti may not really even like Nelly afterwards? Because how involved is he in his previous with his 2 other kids? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he was, if he was a very involved father. I don't know that. But what I'm saying is that as a society, because in 2023, going into 2024, I feel like as women, we should not let these men convince and confuse us. We should be thinking for ourselves, because when you venture into marriage, the person that you married is not the same person that you're going to be divorcing. So, Ashanti, take your time. Yes, you are having your first child. Enjoy it with Nelly, and continue to reassess the relationship as time goes on, as that kid grows, and then you decide whether or not, maybe now we should get married. If you don't want to be a baby mama, well, maybe you could do the long engagement, get the big diamond ring on your finger, and then continue to reassess, because there is no need to rush into being a wife as a celebrity woman, only for you to now sound like Cardi B, who feel like, she's done all these stuff for her husband, and now, she's just been played. So that's just my take on it. I mean, this might be an unpopular opinion, but Black celebrity women, stop marrying your baby daddy. Marriage, I feel like, sometimes should just be left for your average Joe. Because as a celebrity, you dealing with a lot. Not saying that it cannot work, but I feel like people should just not venture into it, and think a little bit more before you make these big decisions, because something can happen now, and all of a sudden, because this person is your husband, they could take half of your money. They could take half of everything that you've worked so hard for. But as a baby daddy, or boyfriend, or even just fiance, when the relationship is over, see ya, bye. Take all the stuff that you came with, and close my door and drop my keys on the table. So please like, share, subscribe, and join the convo. See ya next time.